So I just want for next 45 to 50 to 60 minutes your 100% attention on our discussion. Okay. Or this is not any type of advertisement, this is nothing like that, because there are certain participants who are not registered participants, they are just going to join the first introductory session. Okay, but this is my promise to you, if you are not going to join this course then also it is okay, but the point is that through this particular session you will get an idea that what is the importance of the understanding of the law in a practical way, in an analytical way, in a technical way. Okay, and how we need to gain the knowledge of GST, because as we all know that this is the very important and very big factor. Okay, because in market if you will check, multiple accountants are there, they are filing the GST returns, multiple GST practitioners are there, they are filing the GST returns. And when you will check the GST return, whether it is your 3B 199C, whether it is ITC related forms, whether it is related to amendments, or whatever will be the compliances which is there under GST, is very simplified. There is a specific format, you just need to feed the data in the format. But if you will learn the GST law, then there will be one hurdle for you. Then you feel that the feeding the data in the GST forms or GST returns is quite difficult, because you have the idea of number of provisions and you need to compile all those provisions. You just need to practically imply the provisions. Since last 6 months, I am working on this GST comprehensive course. I just want to share with you the background of this course as well. And I also want to share that how we need to learn the law so that it will be very much helpful for us. Since last 6 months, I am working on this specific course only, GST comprehensive course. And I suppose that multiple parties, multiple practitioners, professionals are facing the issue that they have the idea of compliances, they have the idea of number of provisions, but the problem is that whenever there will be any litigation, in that case, departmental authority is always at a higher side. And the reason being, we have a very less idea, we have a very less knowledge of the law, or we have no idea about the practical implication of the law, or we are not able to analyze that particular section, that particular provision. I know that section number 7 is related to the supply. If there will be any sale, exchange, barter, transfer, lease, rental, disposal, or agreed to be disposal in the course or furtherance of business for a consideration, then the activity or transaction will be treated as supply. Merely knowing the definition is not sufficient. I need to have the analytical concept, analytical idea of that particular section. So that in case of any litigation, if departmental authority will come up with a notice that this activity on which you have not made the payment of taxes, please explain with reference to the section number 7. At that time, we need to use our analytical knowledge. I know the various fundamentals, the various compliances on GST and common portal, but I have no idea that what will be the technical impact of that specific provision. Government has introduced the invoice management system. I know I just need to go on that particular dashboard. I need to accept, pending, or reject. But what will be the technical impact of that compliance is that is quite important for us. How I need to use that particular section, that particular provision in my practical cases, in my day-to-day GST handling, in my day-to-day return filing. And this knowledge is not merely required for the professionals. This knowledge is required for your staff as well, because at the end your staff will collect the data, at the end your staff will prepare the returns, at the end your staff is going to file the returns. You are just going to finalize the things. So your staff should be efficient. And sir, now department is merely focusing on the reconciliations, 3B, 2B. I am repeating these lines in my each and every session. The department is just focusing on the various reconciliations, 3B, 2B, 1, 3B books, input, output. They are not going to focus on the various provisions of law, but in very near future, when they are going to start focusing on the various provisions of the law, whether it will be related to time of supply, place of supply, value of supply, refund, demand, recovery, at that time, sir, that will be the crucial time, because lot of litigations will be arises due to these provisions. If departmental authority will issue any notice under section number 73, that is fraud related cases, and I need to prove it that this is my 73, that means non-fraud related case, at that time I need to use my technical, my analytical, my conceptual, my practical knowledge. I am always saying that these are the four pillars of the GST. One is conceptual knowledge. That means I need to have the idea of the provision of law. Analytical knowledge, how I am going to analyze that particular section, that particular provision, that will be called as my analytical knowledge. Third one is my practical knowledge, how I am going to use that particular section in my day-to-day life, in my day-to-day GST practices while handling the compliances. And last one is my technical knowledge, how I am going to technically analyze or technically use the fundamental of GST law. If I have all these four things, then I will be master in the field of GST. Then I can easily handle the compliances, I can easily handle the litigations, I can easily handle the day-to-day practices, as well as I will be in a situation to provide the consultancy, the implementation of GST. Now, sir, I am also going to share with you certain new areas in the field of GST. Okay. So for that purpose, this is just a background of our this course. Okay. That why I have introduced this course, GST comprehensive course, and this is our batch number 2. We have already successfully completed our batch number 1. Okay, and this is the batch number 2. So now we are focusing to file the GST returns, to file the GSTR 9 and 9C returns, to handle the GST compliances, to handle the appeal, to handle the litigations, to handle the various notices issued under GST. कभी आपने सोचा है, there are multiple companies are there, and these companies require the implementation of GST. This is a very good area, this is a very big opportunity for us. कभी आपने सोचा है, multiple companies are there and they require the internal audit from the perspective of GST, so that there will be no any litigation in future. If we are going to check the data on quarterly basis, on half yearly basis, with reference to the provision of law, not merely the reconciliation. Again, not merely from the perspective of reconciliation, we need to do the internal audit related services based on the health check. Also, GST implementation, if there will be any new product, if there will be any particular industry in which I have to decide that this is a composite supply, this is a mixed supply. I'm just going to take one example related to composite and mixed supply. For determination of that particular aspect as composite or mixed, there is requirement of a lot of analysis. So we just need to focus on that, because that will also be a great opportunity. कब तक हम client को बोलते रहेंगे, sir, we are ready to file your return? The filing of return under GST is not the work of the GST professional. This is the work of your staff. As a professional, as a practitioner, as a chartered accountant, as an expert, I will provide the consultancy related services. I will handle the litigations. I will provide the GST implementation related services. I will do the health checkup of my client related to the GST. That is what is the thing we need to keep in our mind. Yes, there are a lot of laws are there which we need to focus from that perspective. कभी हमने बात ही नहीं की how our client can grow in the field of industry. For that purpose, also this indirect taxation plays a very important role. So from that perspective to provide the complete idea of GST with conceptual, with technical, with analytical, with practical knowledge. We have designed this specific course, that is GST comprehensive course. Okay. So what we are going to cover, we'll first discuss on that as well, so that you will get the idea that how we are going to cover the things, what are the things, what will be the content of this specific course on the GST. I hope this discussion will be helpful for you in your day-to-day GST practices, in your litigation handling. Okay. हम लोग रोज बात करते हैं साहब, ये सेक्शन ये बोलती है, ये प्रोविजन ये बोलता है, but that discussion is also important. So we also need to focus that how we can grow ourselves, how we can grow our knowledge. Are you agree with me, sir? Can we discuss for 30 minutes on the growth of GST, that how we can grow our knowledge, how we can grow our mindset, how we can grow our knowledge? So I suppose that will be the biggest investment from our side. And by getting the idea of these things, we will be in a situation to get the knowledge of GST in the right way. Because if you will check the YouTube, if you will check the various videos on the various platforms or through the physical webinar, physical sessions, someone is saying that for growth there is requirement to have the idea of GST. To handle the compliances, there is requirement of practical filing of returns. To handle the litigations, there is requirement to again having the knowledge of GST. But the point is that how we are going to get that knowledge, that is what is the important thing. Yes, learn more, earn more. This is the concept. I am always saying when we are going to invest for our knowledge, then the return will be very high. Because if you will invest in gold, increment will be 10%, 15%, 20%, 25%. But if you will invest for your knowledge, then definitely it will give you 1000%. Because I have received that particular quantum when I have started my journey in the field of indirect taxation. This is just for example. I have get the idea of this GST law. I have prepared a lot of notes. I have prepared or I have researched a lot of things on this GST itself. I have given around 1 year on the analysis of complete GST law. And since last 5 years, I am merely doing the lectures, the litigations, and I have already received around 5000% of my investment. Okay, so we all need to focus on that. So just let's start our discussion on the content of this GST comprehensive course and what are the things we are going to learn in this specific course. What will be the sequence? What are the things? So we have designed this course, and the duration of this course will be total 45 hours. Maybe extended to 5 hours, so it may be 50 hours. Now, our first batch was on daily basis. Now, this is our weekend batch. The classes will be on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday evening 5 to 8 p.m. and Sunday morning 11 to 2 p.m. Okay. Those who are not able to join the recorded video, the live session, then recording will be uploaded on the same day within half an hour from the completion of our session. And also that will be on our interactive platform. While watching the videos, if you will face any issue, if you have any question, any query, then you will get the instant support, instant query support from me. You may connect with me. There will be no any issue with that. So don't hesitate. You will get one WhatsApp group. You just need to post your query, or you just need to write one line that I want to connect with Sachin, and Sachin will be there for you. Okay, because the purpose of this course is to provide the complete idea of the GST. Nothing should be left. Okay, so that is what is the thing which we are going to handle in this particular course. 45 days, 9 weeks will be there, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday evening 5 to 8 and Sunday morning 11 to 2. And ये ना सोचे कि 3 hours will bore. This course will be designed completely in a simplified language with a lot of examples. So I suppose you will no one will be bored through this specific course. Okay, and the most important thing about this course is that this course is a guaranteed course. That means after completion of the course, if you will not satisfied, you will get back your amount. Those who have registered for this course, I request after the course, if you will not satisfied, then just put one message on the WhatsApp or just one mail on info@batukconsultancy.in. You will get the refund. The same condition was there for our batch one, but we have not received a single request for the refund. Okay, so that is what is the contribution of our participants towards our efforts. So in this particular course, we have already provided you three books. Those who have registered, they have already received the study material. Okay, they already received the study material. In three books, you have received one book related to GST law. Second book is related to 250 recent case studies, and third one is related to 500 practical questions. What will be the use of these books? We'll discuss on that. The course will be completely in English language. There may be chances of certain examples is in Hindi, but I will convert the same into English. Okay, so there will be no any issue from the language perspective. Now, जो लोगों ने रजिस्टर्ड कर लिया है, those you have who have already registered, just try to get the idea of flow of our this course, because this is very important for you, so that we can link one by one the things. So now, first 20 to 25 hours will cover the GST law from section number 1 till the last section, section number 174, and the IGST Act. Each and every section will cover through the examples, through the provision of law. Yes, definitely. Session timing will be 5 to 8, and sharp at 8 o'clock, you will get the recordings. Okay. It will take around 10 minutes to upload on our website. Okay. We have one digital media platform. You just need to go on that platform, and the recordings will be there on that particular platform with interactive support. Any query during the session, just put it. We'll provide you the response. Okay. So just first understand the flow of this particular course. 20 to 25 hours will learn the complete GST law, each and every section with a lot of examples, so that you can easily interlink each and every provision. And in this particular learning of GST law, we'll try to link one section with another section, so that you can use it in your day-to-day practices. Suppose first we'll learn that this particular activity is a supply or not. First we'll try to learn that a particular transaction or activity is a supply or not. When we have decided this is my supply, then we'll directly link it, that what will be the time of supply, what will be the place of supply, what will be the value of supply, what will be the rate of GST applicable on that, whether the same is exempted or not, whether the same is zero rated or not. So we are going to interlink each and every provision, so that it will be very easy for you. And at the end of the course, we'll provide you one flow chart book as well. And in that particular book, we'll cover the complete GST law in chart form. This is the exclusive book, India's first book, in which we have created various charts for the professionals only. But we'll provide that book at the end of the session, at the end of the course. Okay. There is one logic. ये जो course है, this course is completely designed based on certain logics. Without logic, this course is not there. This course is completely based on logics. Each and everything which is there in this course will be based on logical aspects. So how we are going to cover the GST law? The recording of this course will be available for next 1 year. The recording will be available for next 1 year with the complete query support. If you face any issue, any query related to GST for next 1 year, I am there. Also, if you are not joining the course, then also if you have any query, connect with me. Okay. Any professional help, I am here. So first we'll cover the complete GST law. After covering the complete GST law, because now we will be in a situation to recall each and every section, each and every provision, each and every concept of GST. Then we'll directly move to the case studies. We have selected around 250 recent judgments. And these judgments, the selection, those judgments which we have selected, that is selected from different bases. 5 to 7 judgments are related to time of supply, 5 to 7 are related to place of supply, 10 judgments are related to supply, 5 to 7 judgments are related to the litigation, 10 to 15 judgments are related to penalty provisions, 10 to 15 judgments are related to refund provisions, 10 to 15 provisions are related to various analysis of definitions. So total we have selected around 250 judgments. We'll discuss each and every judgment with logical, with analytical aspect. First, we have covered our complete GST law in 25 hours so that our conceptual knowledge will be completely okay. We all get the idea about the conceptual knowledge. अब मेरा GST में concept तो strong हो जाएगा. I will get the complete idea of concept. Or all our 3 books are in a very simplified language. Okay. Now, then we'll start our learning on the analytical knowledge. For that purpose, we'll cover around 250 case studies. Will analyze each and every case study so that after learning these 250 case studies, you all will be in a situation to analyze any case study. Maybe the decision has been passed by the High Court, Supreme Court, AAR, AAR authority, because we'll learn 250 case studies by AAR authority, by AAR authority, by High Court, by Supreme Court, by Competition Commission of India, CCI. So from different segments, we have collected the case studies and will analyze each and every case study. And after analyzing each and every case study, you will be in a situation to improve, to boost your analytical knowledge. Now, after learning the GST law, after learning the various case studies, now the question is that how I can use that particular provision which I have learned, that particular case study in my day-to-day practice. Because the point is that at the end, I need to solve the problems of my client. At the end, I need to provide the consultancy to my client. At the end, I need to file the perfect compliances for my client. That is what is the purpose. If you are going to join the course, the basic purpose is that, sir, I should be eligible to provide the best consultancy services to my client. So from that perspective, we have covered around 500 practical questions. And these practical questions are completely based on practical scenarios, those your client is asking in your day-to-day practices. Sir, this is the situation. In this specific situation, what will be the rate of GST? What will be the time of supply? What will be the place of supply? What will be the value of supply? How I am going to check the data for the audit? How I am going to prepare the data for GSTR 9 and 9C? How I can draft a particular reply? What are the things I need to consider in my mind? Based on these specific issues, we have designed around 500 practical questions. And these questions are just for your test as well. And this is my guarantee to you. When we'll complete the GST law and the analytical case studies, and when we'll start our learning on the 500 practical Q&A, you all will be in a situation to provide the answer of each and every practical situation. That is what is the uniqueness of our learning. So 20 to 25 hours will give to our GST law, 10 hours will give to the case studies, and 10 hours will give to the practical Q&A. At the end of the course, we have one 4-hour revision session, and in that 4 hour, we are going to revise the complete GST law, complete case studies, which we have learned in last 45 hours. At the end of the course, we have one examination as well. So in that particular exam, you need to appear. That will be online, and you need to provide the response. And I suppose everyone will be in a situation to provide the response of the questions which is there on online platform. The complete practical filing will discuss. Okay, will directly use the GSTN common portal, will provide you the tour of complete GSTN common portal. You can say what are the things we need to keep in our mind while filing the GSTR 1 return, GSTR 3B return, and these things will be completely different, because we'll discuss that how one can file the GSTR 1, GSTR 3B, GSTR 9, GSTR 9C, और the various compliances. कभी हमने सोचा भी नहीं है ITC 01, ITC 02, ITC 03, ITC 04. What are the things I need to keep in my mind while filing the registration application? 60 to 70% registration applications are wrongly filed. So we'll discuss what are the things we need to keep in our mind, how we need to put the amendments on the GSTN common portal by using the GSTN common portal itself. So our practical training will be completely on the GSTN common portal itself. So we'll give around 3 to 4 hours specifically to the practical training, each and every written filing. If you are a GST professional, if you are an accountant, if you are a chartered accountant, if you are a GST litigation expert, this course is for you. Because we'll cover from basic, जो basic की चीजें हैं मुझे नहीं पता है उसका, why there is requirement of GST law, we'll discuss on that as well. Why government has introduced this specific GST law, first we'll try to understand. We'll also cover certain reference of various provisions of the Constitution of India, so that whenever you will draft a particular reply, you can easily link the things with the various articles of the Constitution of India. So these are the things we are going to cover through the GST law. Your conceptual knowledge will be boosted through the case studies. Your analytical knowledge will be there, and through the practical questions, your practical knowledge will be boosted. And last, then after we are going to club all these type of provisions, the case studies, the practical questions, and will link everything so that you can easily technically analyze the things with reference to provision, with reference to case study, with reference to the various practical things. In this particular course, we'll also discuss that how one can check the books of accounts of the client, how we can provide the proper consultancy to our client in the different matters of GST. So these are the things we are going to cover. The flow of this course will be, first we'll cover the GST law, second we'll cover the analytical case studies 250, and third one will be our practical question and answer. The schedule will be Saturday and Sunday only. Weekend पे classes रहेगी. Recording you will get immediately. Okay. And those who have registered, we have already created one WhatsApp group. Okay. So if you have any query related to the course, you may post the same in the WhatsApp group. If you want to connect with me over call, then just put one message in the WhatsApp that, sir, I want to connect with you for any query. I will definitely call you on the same day or on the next day. But suppose our class is 5 to 8 on Saturday, and if you have any query while watching the course, suppose you are watching 8 to 11, and if you will face any issue till night 11 p.m., you may call me. I will be there. On Sunday, 11 to 2, our live course will be there, and 2 to 5 if you are watching, and 5 to 8 if you are watching. Until 8 p.m., if you have any question, you may direct connect with me. This is the support from my side which I can do for you. Okay. And the most important point, we have designed this course not to earn the money, because in our first batch we have also announced the same. The purpose, the reason, the logic for launching this course is just to provide the complete idea of GST law to everyone. Because now we are facing the issues that many professionals are coming to me and saying that, sir, this is the notice and I am not able to prepare the reply. This is the litigation, I am not able to provide the proper reply. Sir, हम लोग आपस के ही लोग हैं, so I am going to share with you. I am handling the litigations and cases related to Kerala, related to Tamil Nadu, related to Maharashtra, related to Delhi. The reason? Because the professional have no idea or the less idea about the technical and analytical aspect. ऐसा नहीं है उसको section में आती. You all have idea about the sections of GST. You all have idea about the GST compliances. You all have idea that how we can file the GST returns. But the point is that how we can file the GST return with analytical, technical, conceptual aspect. This is the biggest issue. So in this course, we'll cover each and everything from the basic till the advanced level. Everything will be covered from the GST perspective. Okay. So from next Saturday, sharp evening 5 p.m., we'll start our discussion on the basics of GST, why there is requirement of this GST law, what are the specific articles through which the GST law has been introduced, and we'll start our discussion on the specific section, that is supply. how a particular activity or transaction will become as supply. While watching the session, I request, we have already sent you the book. So just keep your book with you. And if you are in your office or if you are in the traveling and it is not possible for you to keep the book with me, then also it is completely okay. Because we'll cover the content in a very simplified language with the examples. So if no book will also be there, then also you will be in a situation to prepare the notes, to get the content as well. But I request everyone, just do one thing for me. If you are joining this course, then join as a student. And definitely, I will also discuss the concept as a student. Because when we are going to learn anything as a student, then first the feeling will be there that at the age of 50, at the age of 40, I am learning something as a student. And the second thing, I will get the concepts very easily. So try to learn as a student. Try to keep one copy, one notebook and pen with you. And that notebook should be always should be same. Okay, because I am going to provide you certain easy tips, certain easy techniques, certain easy examples. So try to put the notes in the notebook so that you can easily use the same. Also, sir, you will get the recordings, to try to provide that recording to your staff free so that they can also watch and they can also enhance the knowledge. Okay, try to prepare the short notes in that book. At the end of the course, I just required that your book should be there so that if there will be any issue, you can refer that book as well. There will be no requirement to open the book of Sachin for 1,000 pages or 500 pages. Your book around 70 to 80 to 90 pages, you can easily refer that particular study notes. Okay, and all our books are in a very simplified language, so you can refer the book. And those who are not registered for the course, I request, on my advice, just join this course for once. Definitely it will be a great experience for you. And the most important thing, because मैं जैन हूं, बढ़िया हूं, तो मैं एक बात कहता हूं that if you will not satisfied with the course, then you just need to invest the 10,000, 11,000 rupees for 2 months. Write a mail, I am not satisfied, will refund you the amount. So there will be just a loss of interest on that 10,000 rupees. Okay, the actual price of this course is 15,000 rupees, and for today, the price is 10,000 rupees only, 10,000 plus GST, including the cost of study material. Around 4,000 rupees ki cost ka we are sending you the study material. All the books are very impressive, very knowledgeable. Okay, but if you are not interested to pay 100% amount in one shot, then you may pay 50% now, and after 20 days you may pay the remaining 50%. That is what is the facility from our side, that facility is available. Okay, so that अगर आपके दिमाग में 1% भी doubt है, if you have a doubt of 1%, then also you can pay 50%, and when you will pay the 50%, then we'll send the study material. 4,000 will take and will send the study material. But I suppose if you want to join, if you want to learn the GST law in an effective way, then you may pay 100% and enroll for the course. And this is my assurance to you, it will be a great experience. मैं मेरे experience से बोल रहा हूँ. I am just sharing this from my experience, because in my batch 1, at that time I have not provided that you will get a great experience and anything else. But those who have joined the course, they have enjoyed a lot. And I have just taken the feedback of our participants, and we have received a very specific feedbacks. Okay, so I just request everyone, those who are there in this particular webinar, join this course with my advice. This 10,000 rupees, yes, 10,000 plus GST will be the cost of your books, with your courses, with your 1 year support, with your recordings, and many more. So we are just going to collect the cost of this course. We are not going to collect a single rupee extra, because if you will check the course of any other platform, you will find 25,000, 30,000, 40,000. And with this course, we'll provide you the memory techniques as well for each and every provision of GST law. So everything will be there. Okay, and we'll provide you membership for next 1 year. Any query, feel free to connect with me. So we are providing the consultancy as well, sir, for 10,000. Okay. And the complete study material is there. The purpose, the logic of this course is to provide the extreme knowledge of GST. So if anyone wants to join, then I am just sharing the number. Just text on this number. My team member will share with you the link to join the course. And from next Saturday, those who have already joined, I have provided the introductory session, introduction of this extremely important course on GST. Join this course and boost your knowledge. Make yourself expert in the field of GST with various practical examples, with industry specific scenario, because when we'll discuss the provision of law, we'll also connect it with the various industry specific provisions as well. We'll also go for certain practical examples, calculation related things as well. On next Saturday, our content will be 5 to 8 p.m. and the content will cover the basics of GST and the term supply section number 7. We'll cover section number 7 and the 3 schedules with relevant examples with certain techniques. Okay. So that the section 7 will be completed on the Saturday, and on next day, that is Sunday, we are going to discuss on composite and mixed supply, the section number 9, section number 10, the time of supply related concept in case of goods, in case of services, in case of change in rate of tax. Everything will be covered with the examples. So thank you everyone for joining. If you have any question, then you may put the same in the chat box. And also in this GST comprehensive course, you have opportunity to ask the questions on mic as well. Okay, we'll open the mic. You may ask the question. You just need to message on this number. My team member will definitely share with you the link immediately. You just need to message on this number. You will get the link. And I request to register by today itself so that my team can send you the study material by tomorrow morning, so that you will get it before studying the session, before Saturday. Okay. Although if you will not get the study material, then also it is okay, because we'll cover in a very simplified language. But I am again requesting you, for your GST knowledge, just try. Yes, yes. Hemanji, 99C, we are going to take on priority. In 1st or 2nd December, I am planning for certain extra classes for 9 and 9C with practical, with provision aspect. So we'll definitely plan that 9 and 9C before 7th of December or before 5th of December. Yes, credit card is accepted. You just need to, if you want the registration link, wait, I'm sharing. Just give me a single second. Yes, this is my assurance to you. This will be a very great course for you, or this will be the milestone for you. You will get a lot of things through this particular course. I am not promoting this course. There is no any logic for promotion of the course. I just want that we all can gain the knowledge of GST in a very different aspect, in a very unique aspect. That is what is the purpose behind this course. No, sir, books ka PDF is not available, but by 1st of December, we are going to launch our digital learning platform. So on that digital learning platform, our books will be available. You can check the same on that platform for our registered participants. Okay. So we'll give you the access of our digital learning platform. And on our digital learning platform, other 50 books are also there. So those who are going to register for this course, they will get the access to 50 other books as well on that digital learning platform. So I have also shared the link of the registration, and I have also shared the number. If you will face any issue, then you may connect on this number, so that my team member will definitely help you out. Try to register by today, and I request, try to join this course. Your experience will be ultimate. Okay, not the promotion of this course. The logic is that I just want to see you all in this particular course, and we just want to create a very great world of knowledge. And sir, Every Sunday morning 7 to 7:30 we have a specific session on updates, and the session is completely free on our YouTube platform, so you may enroll for that particular purpose. You may join our YouTube channel 7 to 7:30, that will be live on the platform. Okay, today also we have one session 7 to 7:30, how to read the GST law. So thank you everyone for joining. Thank you for listening. Any question, then please comment in the chat box, and please confirm me once in the chat box that are you joining the course, because I want that those who are regularly joining my sessions, you should join this course so that we all can learn a lot of new things as well. Any query, then please confirm me in the chat box, and I also request your feedback of our today's webinar in the chat box. And also I request, when you will join the Saturday session, try to use your name in your Zoom link. Okay, try to use your name so that we can interact, because our course will be completely based on interactions. Okay, so I will ask you certain things through your name only. So I just want that you just need to change your Zoom name with your own name. जैसे रिमपाल जी से कर रखा है, गणेशन जी ने कर रखा है, you just need to do that so that we all can feel that yes, we are in a conference hall and we all are exchanging the ideas and getting the knowledge of GST. Once again, thank you everyone for joining, and once again I am requesting everyone, just once invest for your knowledge. These 10,000 will plays a very important role, because you will be in a situation to handle the compliances, you will be in a situation to handle the litigations in a very specific things. Okay, sir, you may call me tomorrow morning. Please call me by tomorrow morning. Today is Sunday and I also need to give some time to my family. So I request you to please call me on tomorrow morning. I will be there in my office 10 o'clock. You may call me. 10 o'clock. Yes, sir. 10 o'clock. You may call me. Okay. You just need to text on that number. I will definitely respond. Although Mr. Abhishek will be there from tomorrow morning. So I will connect with you from my personal number. Okay. I will definitely call you at 10 a.m. So thank you everyone once again. Thanks for joining. And I suppose everyone is joining the course and we all will create a very great world of knowledge. Okay. So thank you. Bye bye. If you have any query, any question, then you may put the same on the WhatsApp number. Will help you out definitely. Thank you everyone. Bye bye. Take care.